welcome back. Feliz Año Nuevo, Happy New Year. It is now 2024 and today happens to be Epiphany, which is the arrival of the three kings, los tres Reyes Magos, and actually today is the final day of Christmas because today is the 12th day of Christmas. If you've been watching my channel, then you know last year I did a lot of like Xmas videos and then the 12 days of Christmas, and I ended it on Epiphany with the final gift that we receive, which is tradition, especially within the Latin culture, to celebrate the arrival of the three kings as you see here. It is just a very wonderful tradition when of course the three kings came and found baby Jesus and gave him the three gifts. In the Latin culture, a lot of places, depending on where you live, it's tradition to leave your shoes outside the door or by your bed, and in the morning you will find a wonderful little gift left by the Tres Reyes. And of course, as you saw in the beginning of the video, you saw the arrival of a wonderful final gift for the 12th days of Christmas from the three kings, and I am so excited to share it with you. I want to thank the wonderful three kings, my little Snoopy three kings that I love to put out every year because we are a Snoopy household and we love the Peanuts, you know, figurines and like clothing and everything. And so I just thought it would be really, really cute to have the wonderful three little kings make their appearance for the delivery of the final gift on the 12th day of Christmas. The three Reyes Snoopy Magos have left me this wonderful little gift. So let's go ahead and reveal the final gift for this holiday season, shall we? All right, que viva la tradición. Let's open this beautiful gift from the three kings. And it's in this really cute little lovely Santa paper. I hope you all had a very wonderful holiday season and that Santa was good to you, or you were good to yourself. And most importantly, that you enjoyed the holiday season with your family, with your amigos, with just all of your loved ones, and that you were hopefully able to take some time off and enjoy just the holiday season with all of the ones that you love. And of course, having a próspero año nuevo, a very prosperous new year. Let's see what comes in this box. Let's remove this outside plastic covering. Comes in this nice little black dust bag if you're very familiar with this particular French luxury design house. Here we go. It is from Saint Laurent, and this is a bag that actually was secretly on my wish list. I had been wanting to add this for several years, was waiting on just a wonderful color, and with all the price increases, it just, you know, I put it way on the back burner. Without further ado, let's see what lovely handbag comes in here. We have the beautiful, lovely YSL Lou camera bag, and this comes in the grayish brown color. And you have the nice long attached long adjustable strap, and I actually fell in love with this color because of the fact that it is a nice neutral. Here you can see this lovely chevron pattern print, and that's what I loved about this handbag. You have the very nice gold YSL insignia here on the front, and what I loved about this style was that it actually is the one that has the back pocket, which is amazing. I am so happy that I waited to get this bag with the actual back pocket because it'll be very nice and easy to add in, you know, my phone and not having to put it inside and, you know, having to dig for it, you know, once I open the handbag. I am very old school. I am not one to like to carry my phone in my hand or in my back pocket. I like to have it in my handbag. And so on the inside, you have, of course, the dark gross grain material. Take out the stuffing. And you have the one inside pocket. It's rather dark. Let me pull back here a little bit. You see, you have the inside back pocket because you have, of course, the Saint Laurent little booklet, and it is not a zippered back pocket. And you just have a nice black hole of space in a sense, but just nice and roomy. But I really love this color. And in case you haven't noticed, this is actually one of the newer styles of the YSL Lou camera handbags. If you notice here, do you see anything missing? This particular style is missing, of course, the very popular tassel that usually comes with the handbag. YSL is making these camera bags without the tassel. You will see online some that do come with it, but the newer versions do not have the tassel with the handbag, which for me is perfectly fine because I'm not a fan of that larger tassel hanging on the side. Rather, when on my small mini Lou that I bought last year, that tassel is rather attached to the zipper. So I don't mind it on that, but either way, even if it had come with it, I would have not worn that tassel with this handbag. So it doesn't bother me at all that it doesn't have it. You know, I love the fact that this one has the back pocket, and I'm just really, really thrilled with it. And as an army wife, the chevron prints are very significant for, especially for my husband, because the rank that they have has the chevron stripes as well as the stripes on their jacket, because on the jacket it signifies how many years they have been in service with the military, and of course the chevron is very indicative as to their rank. That is one of the reasons why I love handbags that actually have the chevron print, because of the significance that it has for those of us who have a loved one in the military, or if you happen to have served in the military. So just a little fun fact, Chica tip for you there. A lot of the YSL handbags are currently being marked down. If you follow a lot of, if you have a lot of sales associates and the very larger department stores, they have been posting a lot of handbags. At Nordstrom's, pretty much just about every handbag style from YSL got marked down to 40%. Or Nordstrom's accidentally listed these online, and a lot of them sold so fast. And they had it in all of the colors that were available. They were all marked down, and I couldn't decide which one because they were all so pretty. And I waited till the last minute, and when I finally reached out to him to tell him the color that I wanted, he was like, they're all sold out in every color. So when he messaged me to let me know that this one had come back in stock, I said, yes, I want it because it's a very beautiful neutral color. This was one of the ones that I was considering. It was between this, the red, the cinnamon, and then they had another very like pale blush. And I just thought, you know what, it's absolutely gorgeous because I can use it with anything. It's a very nice like gray bag with a very beautiful brown undertone, which gives it that taupe look. And then you just have the beautiful like brass gold tone hardware here on the front. Absolutely lovely. And of course the zipper in the same color tone of the hardware, and just very nice and soft. If you are not following Sergio, he actually just recently did a video on the YSL in regards to why YSL is reducing the price on a lot of their handbags to kind of like clear out a lot of the merchandise, a lot of the stock. From what he mentioned in the video is that within this next year, YSL will increase a lot of the prices on their handbags, and then probably maybe even just change up some of the styles or come up with new ones. But there is expected another price increase for this particular design house. So it was a steal to get this at $1,000, and then I had $100 Nordstrom notes. So in the end, I ended up paying $900 for this one because they currently retail for like $1,600. So for me, it was a really, really good deal to take advantage of the sale at Nordstrom's. If you have a sales associate that you work with at either Neiman's or Saks or Nordstrom's, definitely reach out to them and ask them, because it's not something that is actually listed online, which is why Nordstrom's pulled it off from their website rather quickly, because of the fact that they should not be listing these handbags on sale on those sites. Usually you will see these, you know, on the other retailers that are maybe like out of the country, that usually will post these and then where they are marked down. But if you have been considering one of these bags and you were actually able to get one at the 40% off, congratulations. I hope you have been enjoying it and rocking it, and it was in the styling color that you have been wanting and had on your wish list. But just super happy. I'm just beyond happy that I got it at such a great deal for the price, especially if they are going to be increasing them or changing the design. Like I mentioned, I love this one because of the fact that it doesn't have that tassel, which I personally would have no use for. I just like the clean look of the camera bag, and that it has the crossbody strap with the length that's really wonderful for me. It's not too short where it sits above my waistline, especially on my body frame, because of course I am a larger Latina. I'm not like a size 2. Just for reference, I am 5'3". I have the handbag at the very end, on the very last final hole for the adjustable strap. It hits me like right at the waistline, so it's perfect. And it just is a really, really good size. I like that it doesn't sit any higher like on some of my other crossbody handbags. I think it's just a really, really good length for me as to for my height and actually for my larger frame. Super, super excited to actually finally have a YSL Lou camera bag in my collection. Just a very beautiful, lovely, classic handbag that I know I'm going to get a lot of use of. My husband always says, you gravitate more towards the crossbody handbags, and I do. I like the fact that this is still a nice size. I can put my phone in the back, and usually I will take a tote sometimes to work, so it's thin enough, it's not too bulky to where I can put in the essentials that I usually take with me to work, put this handbag in my tote, and if I'm going to like leave the campus and go to lunch, I can definitely just grab this and be on my way. And it's a really, really great handbag just for weekends, running errands, or as my husband says, going on excursions. And especially for when we travel, it's just a very nice, beautiful color, beautiful classic handbag, just very, very beautiful with the chevron print, and the convenience of having this back pocket just makes this handbag a winner for me. So I'm so excited to finally get to use this within the next few months. So I might switch out to this probably tomorrow, so I can go ahead and use this, or heck, I'll probably use it tonight, since it is my final gift for this holiday season on the 12th day of Christmas that the wonderful Reyes Magos delivered and left on my doorstep. Be sure to check out Sergio's video. He is a Tejano. He lives here in Texas, and very beneficial information that he provided. So muchas gracias, Sergio. I enjoyed watching it. It just so happens that I had actually purchased this handbag right before I watched that video of his. So I'm really, really happy that I did add it into my collection based on the information that he actually shared with all of his subbies. So highly recommend you check it out. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, amigos. Since today is Dia de los Reyes, we actually are going to be spending some time this evening with my spiritual family. We always get together every year, typically in December, but just things kind of happened with my spiritual mom and her family, so we are actually going to celebrate today. It's very traditional to eat a delicious rosca de reyes, so it's just a very nice round bread, kind of like in the shape of a wreath. You know, sometimes they make it with dried fruits, cherries, or sometimes it looks like a Mexican sweetbread with like the concha on top, just depending on who makes it. So I ordered one. We are going to pick it up, and we are going to take that this evening and enjoy it with my wonderful spiritual family that I have known since I was like 14 years old. I'm gonna be able to enjoy it and have some wonderful quality time with them this evening, and I've known them for like over 30 years, so it's just a very wonderful tradition that we do yearly. Happy Epiphany, amigos, and Feliz Dia de los Reyes for those of you that celebrate. We have to keep the tradition, la tradición. We have to continue it going forward, or even begin it if this is something that you hadn't heard of or even thought to do. It's just a nice, wonderful gathering to have with people, or just to celebrate it, because within that Rosca de Reyes, there's always a little baby Jesus hidden, and whoever gets that baby Jesus has to hold the next gathering, next little celebration, to have some wonderful fellowship. So I hope to see you back here for the next one. Stay tuned, because I will be doing videos for my favorite purchases for 2023, luxury purchases for 2023, as well as my handbags. So I have that in the works within this new year, as well as a couple of other tag videos that I actually wasn't able to get around to doing them at the end of 2023. So have a few things brewing that you should see coming up pretty soon. So I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I wish you a very wonderful and prosperous new year. Un próspero año nuevo, amigos. And as always, to our veterans and our servicemen and women serving and defending our country around the world, from my military home to yours, thank you so much for your service. Hasta la próxima, amigos. Bye-bye.